Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting video. Today we are taking a look at the Sawyer Narrow Gauge Railroad Optimized, which is by Spay Guy. So let's check it out. So this is a very interesting add-on. This adds a train track that goes all the way to the mine. What is it called? I always forget what it's called. It is called the Dean Hall Mining Company. So it goes all the way there. It also goes to Holt Town. And what it does is it adds these tracks. These are actually, of course, vehicles, which means, you know, depending on your system, and I'm still naked, ignore that, you know, you will get frame rate that varies. Sometimes it's really good, and then sometimes it's really bad. I've played with a few times. I'm not too sure what causes the lag, so it's kind of odd. But right now, I'm doing a really good frame rate. So I am happy about that. It has this default train that it comes with. I've also downloaded a Shay because, I mean, come on, steam trains rock. Make sure right off the bat that you do turn off your vehicle damage because these are not real train tracks in Stormworks. They are builds. They're you know, they're vehicle builds. Hey, how did you know that I'm coming here? How'd that work? I don't know what set that off. Is it just my body? Is there a sensor somewhere I can't see? But anyways, this has some amazing artwork. You see railroad crossing, 2 tracks, stop on red signal, and it has these. Down the road, it also has the ones that go down. But we're just going to go ahead and leave this train here. It's very cool. I guess we can look inside it if we want to, just to see what it looks like. But I want to do the Shay. So let's see here. So we have the on switch, we have the power, main battery, and then you just start going. So it's pretty easy to operate, which is nice. And then we've got those cool blockers back there that are end tracks, I guess. And over here it has a kind of like a I'm not too sure what that's called. It's kind of like a bridge, but not really. I guess maybe it's for ships, that you could have like a ship pull up and you could, like, you know, pull resources off of it. But you also are kind of forced to spawn trains this way because, you know, you have to spawn a vehicle. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. It is not too easy, and we'll see how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the workbench, and here we have the Shay. Okay, so here is the problem. If we go into the world view, somewhere here is an invisible bridge that we can't see, or I don't know what they're called, but, you know, the thing where we could put the train on. So what we're going to have to do, and I tried it a few different ways. I thought, oh, you know, maybe I'll put it, you know, as an add-on, and then I'll place it. But again, you can't see where you're trying to place things, so that doesn't work. And if you use the add-on itself as like a guide, then you would kind of have to delete everything in order to put the, you know, the train in by itself. So that didn't work. So the best way that Simple Mark and I came up with, and I think that he suggested as well, is you come in here and you copy your vehicle and we cut it, make sure that we got all the pieces, yes, and then we turn it. Okay, now once we turn it, we put it this way, and now we have to kind of guess where it's at. Now hopefully, if this is done right, get it on the thing. It seems low, doesn't it? Let's put it up higher, like that. We'll have to test it. But what would be nice if these trains were automatically in the right position, because this is a pain in the butt. So let's just go ahead and save this, and let's spawn it. Where's our train? Train? Okay, let's try again. Maybe did I hit the wrong button? I feel like I hit the wrong button, maybe. Oh, what the? Did I not paste it? Oh, I'm a dingleberry. Okay, let's paste it. All right, let's try again. All right, there's a Shay. And, it is falling off the back. Okay. That went well. And there's our train. Okay, let's try this one more time. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and this is the brake. So we're going to set the brake to 1. Again, this should all be set up by the train builder, so you can just spawn this sucker on here. You know? Nobody wants to fight with this. Okay. Here we go. Train? What the? Why are there 2 trains down there? Set this to 1. Let's go ahead and save it. And let's spawn it. What? Why the heck are you way over there? I don't even understand that. I thought I put it in the right spot. Alright. Let's go ahead and Move it to the left. Spawn it. Okie dokie. Not close. Okay, so let's move it even farther. Oh, you know what? We should look at these things and see where everything is. That would be a smart thing to do after we spawn and see where it goes. Okay. So there's the thing. There's the thing over here. So it would be good to have it... Oh, I don't know. What's that, like 15 feet maybe? Okay, let's do that. It also looks a little high. Actually, it looks like it's good. But we're going to move it down a little bit. And maybe just a little bit to the left. Try that. Alright, train, where are you? Oh, no. Now it's way too far. Okay. No worries. Back to the right. Like, almost like a train and a half. So let's do it right there. Alright. And that was kind of good. Kind of bouncing around. Let's move it forward now. Forward. Okay. And let's do it. Okay, I hear it click. That's a good... Maybe. Sound. Was that good? Is that good? Let's see. The key is if the back is happy as well. Is it moving around? Oh, it's good. Okay. I think we have it. I feel like I should save it just in case something really goes wrong. So let's save it. Let's hear that click click. There's the click click. Uh-oh. Well, now it didn't spawn right. Do you think it was too high? Maybe it was too high. Let's get back in. Put it a little bit higher. Okay, there we go. Maybe too much to the left? Let's go right slightly. I thought I had this. Now I'm feeling like I should have just went with what I had. Too much that way. Let's do it one block that way. That looks good. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and crank this. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. Let's save it. Let's save it. Since I got it in the right position, it would be better to save it than to try it. Alright, stay good. Stay good. Oh, it does fall quite high. But it's good. Alright, so what we're going to do is raise this. And we're just going to hit shift or up arrow. And there it goes. Lovely. Is that as high as it goes? I think that's about it. Okay. Now, the hard part is getting in the train. So what we're going to do is we're going to bounce up here. And get into the train car. Everything looks good here, right? Oh, you don't look too good. I hope you latch back on. But if not, we'll have to spawn the train yet again. Okay, let's put some coal in there. And we're just going to throw the coal inside the train. Just like this. Alright, so if we look over here, we have our boiler temp heating up rather quickly. Well, we're bouncing up and down. That's kind of scary. We have the boiler pressure, which is not moving yet. So we have to get this to 100, which means basically waiting. Alright, so we should start getting some pressure here. Maybe the whistle even works. Does the whistle work now? No. I think we need to get like 4 or so. Can I get a whistle? Alright. Hopefully I just didn't use all my steam. Now, can we get this thing moving with that little amount of steam? I don't know. We're going to try. There we go. Okay, cool. So what I learned about this railroad track is we do not want to keep going down this track without first changing the thingamabob. So we're going to stop here. And I'm going to run over here because I have to change the track. If not, it will, like, the train will fall off the track and break. Also, you're going to see, where is it? This kind of thing right here. And since this is an XML edited wedge, the train will try to travel through it, but it can also get stuck on there. So you have to have, you know, some speed or it will get stuck. So we move that over there, and just like that, it crosses over there. And now we'll go back to our train. Alright, so I'm going to sit down here and see if we can get this thing going. And turn off our brake. And hopefully everything is going well. Isn't that cute? The little thing goes ding dong. Well, it's not going ding dong. No ding dong for that one. Oh, there it goes. Boy, you guys are late, aren't you? Okay, so hopefully we get right over this. Okay. So here we go. There are no choo-choo sounds because we don't have new sound effects for the pistons yet, but there are pistons right there on the side. Okay, everything's good. We did not fall off the track, and we are on our way. So basically what this guy has done is built tracks as an add-on, and it will go all the way down to the coal mine, and it will load the tracks as you go. So in multiplayer, he says you could wait a long time before this add-on loads, so it's probably best to use it in single player. Unfortunately, I don't think this is something that will be added to the NSO because train tracks are very involved to get onto the map in the first place. And I don't think they're going to be able to swap between the narrow gauge and the larger gauge in this project. So what might be possible if Spay wants to add his own version of this in the NSO, he could probably at some point download the tools and start making these types of train tracks. But I'm not sure what that's involved, you know, to make it work. Okay, there's the pause. The game freezes. And then once the tracks load, it will go. Okay, there it goes. It's going again. So unfortunately, that is a side effect of using add-ons as track. And again, maybe it might be possible to add this add-on inside the NSO as a separate thing, but you know, you're going to have conflicting tracks going on and stuff like that. But you know, it's a possibility. It just takes, you know, teamwork, communication, and you know, that's always difficult. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, you know, as you can see, at full speed, go over to Holt Town, and then you know, I will catch up with you and we'll just check out what that looks like. So stay tuned. Okay, we're coming up on this here. It's going to go straight and straight. So let's stop right here. Oh, there we go. Because I just want to check this out. This is a really nice little train station. And as you can see, my frame rate's starting to hurt a little bit. No, it's not bad. Okay, cool. And I don't think we can go inside. Oh, we can. Okay, cool. Got some nice seats. A little ticket booth here. Can't tell. Is that light? I don't know what those lights are for. But yeah. And that's it. Nice. Okay. Interesting how that works. How does that work? Do you just have like a weak pivot and then you can like fly through there? It's kind of fun. Yeah, definitely fun. Okay, so anyways, let's continue on our journey to the coal mine. So we're not going to go anywhere fast. What the heck? So while we wait for the steam train to get all steamed up again, since I wasn't paying attention, it's worth noting that this does not use rails or sliders or tracks or what they're called. It uses wheels. So it's using wheels to stay on the track, and it sounded like it did like a little click. So I'm not too sure how that's working, but it did sound like it kind of clicked onto the track. Maybe it's like a magall thing or something. It might be interesting to talk to the guy to see how he did it, but as you can see, there is a third wheel, and then we have the outside wheels. So pretty interesting. It's almost like a tram rather than a train track. So very cool. Are we able to move yet? All right, we are starting to continue our journey. That is a nice little depot. I really like that. I would like to see that just released on the regular train tracks, because that is really cool. Really nicely done. Okay, so anyways, we're going to go ahead and watch this. This is really neat. Watch this. Ready? As we come by, to stop the cars from crossing the road, they go down. A little late, but they do go down. So, alright. I'm going to go ahead and continue my journey, and I'll catch up to you when we get to the next depot or stop. I don't know where this goes, so we'll keep going. Alright, so it looks like we are almost to the mining company. As you can see, it's making some interesting noises in here. It wasn't doing that before. Let's whistle. Let everybody know we're on our way here. Oh, look, it stopped making that noise. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's trying to keep the pressure down. Watch this. Now it's quiet. See, it was trying to do a release. Okay, so we're almost there. It is worth noting that this will not work if you're using the NSO mod for some reasons, such as they already lay new tracks down. All of the landmasses on the northern part, especially where we just came from, have different meshes for the ground in some cases, and roads and all that stuff. So this is not going to work. This is for vanilla only. But I really do hope that this person, Spay, what's his name? Spay Guy. I hope Spay Guy gets involved in the NSO in some way, because it would be really cool to have narrow gauge, maybe on some older mountain areas. That would make sense. Who knows? But yeah, it would be nice to have this. But it's just not really practical to have this in-game to work, because all of the tracks are vehicles. They take a long time to load, and you know, it's not going to be a really great gaming experience for multiplayer and stuff like that. So anyways, it is very cool, very neat. I think this is fun for single player if you want to mess around with narrow gauge. Oh look, there is a Shay down there already. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I didn't actually have to load this, but oh well, I did. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and make this turn. Looks really nice right here. I like this turn. That looks cool. Really well done. Laying these tracks must have been a pain in the butt, because he has to lay them down one after another into each grid section of the land. What a pain. But well done. Nice job, man. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and park the train. This also does have a add-on called Enhanced Resource Trading for Narrow Gauge, and you can download that as a separate add-on that you can use to transfer, you know, product from place to place, back and forth. Although, you know what, I'm just seeing one problem is you can't turn around. There's no turntable here, or a loop track, which might be nice. So maybe if this looped around would be nice. I don't know. Let's see if we can get this to stop right under there. Right there. Stop. Stop. Oh god. Ugh. Did I make it? Is that good enough? It's kind of there, right? I don't know. How do you use this thing? I've never actually used this thing. Oh, what do you do? Ready. Okay. So how do I make it fall in there? Do I have to go like inside and pay for it? What's this? Hey. There we go. Did I dump it all on the ground? Not bad. Okay. So anyways, this has been the Sawyer Narrow Gauge Railroad optimized. Of course, there is the add-on Enhanced Resource Trading for Narrow Gauge. Does not work with NSO, and you will not want to probably use this in multiplayer due to the long loading times and issues like that. So that is it for today. If you haven't done so already, hit the bell so it goes ding dong when I upload a video. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and I will see you tomorrow.